No, Kate, not like Jack. I was talking about
Not like
a
Jake.
9-year-old boy.
That's fucking funny. That's funny.
But yeah, you got to go for it. You got to, no
Yeah,
matter
dude.
what it is.
You never know what's
You
gonna
know, when
happen either.
I don't think you know this about me, but before I had to settle down a bit, or chose to settle down, I was a thrill seeker. So I used to jump out of airplanes, bungee jump, parasail, abseil down Table Mountain, dive with sharks, all of that sort of stuff. And on Blowcruns, which is the highest commercial bungee jump in the world. Okay, anyone who knows bungee jumping will know Blowcruns.
Where's that?
So it's about a 14-hour drive from us in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we
Yeah,
went.
might have to go. Might have to go.
That was before I had kids. Like now, I don't know if I'd be so comfortable, just in case. And obviously Bianca, I was with Bianca, but no kids. She didn't want to do it. She just came to support me. And they have a whole clothing line there that says, regret is forever, fear is temporary, regret is forever.
It's true.
So if you don't jump, right, then you're going to regret it forever. So the fear, the feeling scared to jump, that's temporary. But if you don't jump, you're going to regret it forever. And that's how I've often said that to myself at times where, like, I'm scared to take the first step, even if it's like jumping into a freezing cold pool or, the sea when it's cold, you know, and you're like standing there and like, come on, should I do it? And then I say to myself that, fear is temporary, regret is forever. And that's what you're saying as well. I'd rather have tried and failed than not try at all and regret not trying. Because at least if I've tried, I know that I've tried and that it wasn't meant to be, right?
For me with anything like that where there's any kind of motivation versus regret, I have a different lever that I pull for myself that gets me to do things that are relatively risky that I maybe do or don't want to do. And I will typically look at the situation and say, is there anything here really to benefit from? Like, is there any real reason to do this right now? If there is, like, and it's real, I'll take the risk most of the time because I don't care. Plus, like, if I'm high or something, then like I really don't care. So a lot of times I'll do that and I'll be like, okay, what's the real ROI here? If this works out or everything goes right, what could maybe happen? And if it's something that's pretty cool, I'll probably take that risk. But if it's not something to gain, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't feel the FOMO anymore. I felt so much FOMO in NFTs that I don't feel real FOMO anymore. Okay, that's not true. Last night with the 3D NFT, the 3D Invisible Friends, I felt a little bit of FOMO. But most of the time, I don't have FOMO.
and the subducks that you paid 1.4 ETH, you must have felt FOMO when you bought in at that price.
And the Goon at 0.9.
But what you're saying is, and I'm the same. I've bought the top as well. What you're saying is weigh up the risk versus the reward.